Hello. I think that's good. I was looking for. I thought we had another auction going on. So hello, welcome in. Hi, Jamie. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I'm going to do something a little different for this show. I'm just going to bring up different pieces and have you guys do some choices. So y'all can pick out more of what y'all want instead of me trying to figure out what you guys may want to see. Let's see, I can start with a couple of pieces at first, and then we'll go into looking at choices. Here is let's move that to stage. This here is actually a long necklace. It's like a layering piece, if you will. Let me see, get you the size of this chain. Yeah, it's like a 32 inches, so 16 when it's doubled. But here is the pendant itself. Has a nice stone, a little filigree thing here. These here are all plastic or acrylic. They're not glass, but this is stone. So we'll go ahead and start this one. I like the chain too. The chain is more like an antique bronze, if you will. So we'll start that auction, and that's currently running. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Put my volume up. Okay. We'll keep this here for now. Let's do this. I don't remember who this was. Let me take a look at this real quick. Oh, this is made in Japan. This here, I'll run this. Move that to stage. This here is a set of vintage pearls. They are knotted. I got dirt in my nail. These here are 24 inches in length. You have the Japan stamp there. And let me take a picture of this so we know what we're running. That one. Okay. Update. And we will start the auction for that, and that's currently running. For this set of pearls, faux pearls, they are knotted and from Japan. Where did I say they were? 12 inches. All right, we'll keep those here. We're going to do, let's see, this. These here are a cute pair of glass earrings. They are pierced. They are danglies. They do hang. Take a picture of that. I'll update those, and we'll start the auction for that. And those are currently running. And they're like a pearl, and they are glass. All right, thank you for looking at those. Let's see. I do have sparkling stuff here today. But I will show these in a minute. I just wanted to get them together. Let's see. Where did that go? That is... let's see. Move this to stage. Let's edit this item. We'll start this at 4. Is that on there? Let's see. Yeah, that's the picture. So this here is it's a gold tone arrow bracelet. It's stamped Julio on the back. This here is silver tone. That's how you put it on and take it off. You just push it through here. And we'll start the auction for that bracelet, and that is currently running. That is a golden arrow. So it's two-tone. You've got your gold tone arrow with your silver tone bracelet in the back. Okay. Keep that there. Let's do... let's see. What is here? That one. Let me get into my box here because I had some of this stuff broken out. Let's see if it's in this one. Yes. All right, let's do this. This is a hair barrette with matching earrings, and they're pierced earrings. They're gold tone. You can tell they're vintage. Here's these are. Here's the hairpin. Some of the plastic cover is missing up here in the corner. See right there? I don't know if you were supposed to take that off altogether, but that piece is there. And then you have matching pierced little earrings. We'll go ahead and start those, and those are currently running. All right, thank you for looking at those. Let's see. Those. I'll do these. These here are clipped enamel earrings. And then they have, well, shoot, let's see, wait a minute. All right. That stone just fell out, but I can re-glue that. Move that to stage, show you this. See that stone right there just fell out, but I do have it, and I can re-glue that on there for you. Because these are old. They are enamel down here, and then you have the flowers there, plastic. Well, I'll lower these down to $4. Okay. And that's done. And we'll go ahead and start the auction for these. And these are currently running. They are clipped, they're enamel. I do have that stone, it just fell, and I will re-glue that in there after the show. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me put this here to the side so I could remember to do that. All right, let's see what else we have. Let me do... this one. We will move this to stage. This here is the 1930s or 40s celluloid blue lamb. And it has flowers, pink and yellow. Here is the back of it. And we will run that one. That one's currently running. Be a few more seconds on that. Okay, put that there. Let's see if I have. Maybe this is stage. This here is the Avon perfume bottle, cologne bottle, excuse me, May 1978. It's got the top. There's a sticker, and it says May 78 right there. This is the Touring Tea. Go ahead and start that. That is currently running. There's got to be collectors for these somewhere. All right, thank you for looking at that. Get that out of the way. Where are these earrings? Let me let's see. Those have ended already. Did I not add this yet? Oh, here it is. Move this to stage. I will edit this. I will lower this down to 8. We'll start the auction on this. This is the Judy Lee. That's the gold-plated leaves with topaz rhinestones. Here's the back of the brooch. Put that back up there. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me go ahead and put, I'll do this choice to see if I can find out what you guys are looking for tonight. Let's see. I need to add one of my hold on just a second. I'm gonna create one real quick. All right, but I still don't see. Where is, let me add that, and then I'll edit this. Let me duplicate it first. Okay. Take this. Your choice, pick one. I'll update that listing. Okay, so we'll move this to stage. And what this is going to be is your choice, pick one. So we're going to have a few brooches that you can look at. You have this one. You have your golden amber. You've got your purplish and your pinks there, your brooch. That's the back of it. I need to lift this up. Sorry, it's a little low. Let's see if I can use this. So we'll put that there. We will do, oh, that was open. This here is a peacock, I believe, brooch. It has all the rhinestones, the different color stones. There's the head. We'll put that there. Let me put this further down so you can see it like that. Okay, I think that's better. Let's do this here is Monet. And there it is back there. We'll put that there. Let's see what else. We'll do, let's do this turtle. This here's a turtle, blue and green. There's the pin there, so it's worn like that. All right, let me do one more. Let me do 5. And we'll do this pin. This is the initials. It looks like it's LMC, it looks like. LM. Yeah, so I guess that looks like, which I don't know what that means. Or L, let me see. Yeah, LML. All right, and we'll put that down here. So those are the ones you're looking at for choice. And we'll start the auction on those, and those are currently running. Anybody interested in those? All right, I'll restart that. Let me bring this down to 5, see if there's anything there that you guys want. And I'll restart that auction for $5. Pick one. I just lowered that for $5 for any one of those brooches. Okay, I'll take these away. All right, I'll leave these here. All right, let's do this heart one with your rhinestone. Oh, this is marked Avon on this one. Then you have this. They could be scarf clips or brooches on these. I'll do that one. What is that? Still have this heart brooch with the different color rhinestones that are all present. I wish I could see what this says. Let me see. I may have to look that one up. I may have to keep that one there. Let's see what other. This is another turtle brooch with the little stones there. Put them back there. Then we have, look at this. This is a 3-leaf clover. Very sparkly. I don't see a brand on that one. It's here. Let's see. Oh, well, these are starting to open. we've got 2 owls. You have this one here. And then you have this owl. All right, let's go ahead and restart that. That's currently running. Pick one. For anybody interested in those. Oh, thank you, Flea Dog. You're in the bid at that for $5. Very good. You won that one. Which one are you looking at? The green owl. This one right here. Okay, I'll take a picture of that. Feel free to take a picture of the screen as well if you like. Okay, thank you. And you are the first purchase of the night. We'll have to get you a little something extra. Let me make a note of that. First purchase was Flea Dog. All right, put this in the bag for you. Thank you so much for your purchase. All right, let's see. Get rid of that. Oh, here it is. This is one. Okay, got that there. Let's see what's next. We'll add something else to that. All right, let's do this little brooch. It's a little blue crystal brooch there. We'll add that. Let's add a couple more here to okay, we'll add this one here as well. A butterfly or some kind of moth fly. It's got a little rhinestone there at the top. We'll add that one here. Oh, this one here too? Yeah, I'm going to run that one now. We're going to restart this one. Duplicate. Okay. And we'll start the auction on that. And that is currently running for those. Thank you again. Flea Dog's in that at 5. Very good. I think you want this one. Okay, we'll take a picture of that too. And I'll add that to your bag. Thank you again. Okay, let's go ahead and add. We're going to add this leaf. And it's a metal one. It's heavy. It's a little bit on the heavier side. We'll scoot these over. I'll turn that around a little bit. And we'll do this here, musical note, staff, what do we call that? Around this here, a brooch, or you can use it as a scarf pin. It's a round one. And then this one here too is a neat one. It's carved. It's got like roses on it. So I'll move those up. So let's duplicate that. And we're starting the auction for that. And that's currently running for $5 for choice. Okay. I'll take these off then. Maybe I'll run them a little bit later. Let's do let's do some sparkly stuff. Or let me do these earrings. These here are these enamel earrings that I just got. Let me see if they're... Look at these. They're like enamel painted. They're hooks. I don't see any markings on the back of that. But we will, let's see. Let me put up a few pair of earrings. We'll have these earrings there. We'll do these white glass earrings as well. Those are neat. We have these here is a pretty pair of earrings. These are gold tone. And then they have your beads and your stone. That's a pretty set. We have, let me put the pinks there. Let's see what else. Other earrings we may have here. That. What happened to my other earrings? Oh, here's some. I'm going to do some pins too. I got a lot of pins all of a sudden. Let's do these. Those are 1, 2, 3. We'll do these little silver ones with the pink beads at the bottom. Let's do... Oh, we can do these clip-ons. These are vintage, real vintage. These here, these are clip-ons. Put those there. All right, we'll start with those. See if anybody wants any of those. We'll restart that. That is currently running for pick 1. We have these enamel ones here that are real pretty. Okay, thank you for looking at those. I'll keep these out here. And those for now. All right, let me do this set. This is a pretty set. Let me get this out of here. This here is a necklace and earring set. That the necklace itself is it's 18. And you got like your bronzy copper color. With your amber orange stones, rhinestones, and then you have these here are our pierced earrings. Let me turn that around. And those are how the hangy earrings are. So we'll run this. Let me see which one we can use here. I'll duplicate this. This will be edit. We'll do necklace, earrings. Okay. And we'll take a picture of this. All right. Remove that one. And this, I'll start this at 6. Okay. We're going to go ahead and run that auction for that. It is currently running for this necklace and earring set. Okay. Thank you for looking at that. Keep that together. Let's do all right, let's do what else we have here. At the stage. This. All right. Pull this up. Let me do this. We'll put this necklace up. This is a gold tone necklace, double roped. And then I'll add, see if I can make a set out of this for y'all. We'll do that. And let's see. My dogs hear me up here talking. They think we have company upstairs. This here, we're going to edit that. It's going to be, we'll start it at 6. Necklace. Set. Update. All right. So it's going to be this necklace. Then we're going to have matching earrings. These are pierced earrings. So we have these earrings here that will match. And then we have a bracelet. This is a gold tone bracelet. There's no markings that are on that. And we'll put that there. So we'll run this set. Let me see if I have a couple pieces. There may be a few earrings. I do have that long, thick chain. David, am I buy it now? A listing in that. But let me get to these next. Let me go ahead and run this. I'm going to start this auction here, this lot for $6, and that's currently running. It's a bracelet, a necklace, and earrings. Welcome in. Thank you for joining tonight. All right, I'll take this back. I got these here. Let me see what I have here in sterling. I know some of these haven't been cleaned, but I'll show them to you. We have these hoop earrings that Let me see. All right. I just dipped them real quick, and this is how they turned out now. I hadn't cleaned those in a while. That's why they were so. I can start those at 15. If anybody's interested in those, these sterling hoop earrings that measure like an inch and a half in diameter. So those, I have these that are marked, and they're not clean, but I have these. I can dip them as well. They're marked there on the back, 925. Look how pretty these came out. Here are these now that they've been cleaned. These are sterling as well. I have these. Look at them before. I think these were marked too. Let me look here real quick. Let's see. I thought it was marked. Yeah, it's marked 925 in the inside there. These here. I just did those really quick, and how those turned out. These little dangle balls that are there. And then these here, they're like a filigree. These tested. I want to say it was 8 to 850 for these. So I'll run those as a choice. Let me get one for you. Let me duplicate that. And I'll do this as a sterling choice. Sterling earrings. Done. Let me take a picture of these. Those are the 4. Do that. Remove, update. All right. I moved that to stage. I started the auction for that. That's currently running. 15 start for your choice of any of those. The sterling silver cleaner. Okay. If anybody wants me to rerun those, let me know. I'll put those there. Let me do a little lot. We'll do this necklace. Put this there. We'll do this necklace here. We'll have that. We'll do this green necklace with it, with the beads. And then it has the metal spacers and the balls on that one. Put that there. We'll do is my... We have this stone stretch bracelet. See, it's like a beige marble on that. And we'll run it with this other one, the seated pearl bracelet as well. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Thinking about doing at least 5. Okay, we can do this gold tone necklace. It's not marked, but it's got those delicate gold balls on there, and this measures 16 inches. All right, so you have those. Let's do let me get one that we can restart. At that stage, we're going to edit. This is going to be Jewelry Lot. Jewelry Lot, 5 pieces. Okay, we'll start that at $5. Oh, let me put the picture in that real quick. All right. That is updated and that is currently running for this lot of 3 necklaces and 2 bracelets for $5. Okay, thank you for looking at those. We'll take these off. Let me do just that silver chain that I told you I have it in my buy it now. Oh, and the cross. Let me show you the cross, which is in my buy it now as well. The chain is sterling, and so it is the cross. That is on here and on the cross. So those are definitely listed there. And the other thing, which I got to tell you, I think it's funny because it was actually my mother's, or I found it in her stuff. I'm like, what in the world is she doing with this Thicko chain? She loved jewelry, period. And she did have a lot of sterling and a lot of stuff. Let's see if I can find it. I just had it here. And I just thought it was hilarious that she had this Thicko chain that I think it weighs like, I've got it in the description. It weighs like about 32 grams. I'm almost a little short lady. 4'11". I got to see what I just did with that. But that's in my buy it now as well, if anybody's interested in that. I can't believe I lost it. I know it's in one of my containers here. I'm just not seeing it. But I thought that was funny. I don't ever remember her wearing it, to be honest. Oh, here it is. Okay, so look at this chain. Now, mind you, My mother was 4'11" on a good day when she was young. She went down to 4'9" before she passed a couple of years ago. Look at the size of this sterling silver chain. And let's see, it's 24 inches. So it's like, it's marked. I haven't cleaned it in a while. But that one's listed too. I'm like, what in the world is a 4'9" Italian woman doing with a thick old chain like that? Mama had some explaining to do. All right, so let me know if anybody wants me to run that one. That's there. Let's see what else we can run. I'll move this to stage. I'm going to run some pins too. All of a sudden, I got a lot of pins that I know I've heard some people collect them because they're old pins and stuff. So I'll show them to you, see if anybody wants them. This here is your green aventurine stone chips texture oval pin. We'll start that. I thought it was guacamole. Yeah. Yeah. She loved her jewelry, though. She was very matchy-matchy. All right, I'll put that here. Let me show you all these pins. And I actually have some metals and stuff, too, that I got them in a lot. And I don't know what to do with them, to be honest with you. So I'll see if anybody wants some. I'll run these. And you look at this Korean service metal. It's so sad when you get things, from the families and auctions and stuff like that. They may not have any family or stuff. This here is a American tradition. Continues with a daisy coin, 120 years, 1886 to 2006. That came from the Midwest. I don't know what that was, but look at the man with the rifle. This one here is another national defense. These three came in the same lot for that. This one here, I wonder if this is... okay. This is a Sydney coin. And it just cleaned up with the sterling silver. That's a coin of Sydney. I'll put that one there. So this one came with the one as well. I think it was Minnesota, some kind of like rifle or gun club or something. That was a pin. Two. Where was the... There was... All right, we'll run those. What did this say? This one's oh, that's enough of this one. Okay. Let me run those. Oh, this was the other one that came in that lot. It's airplane. I didn't even check to see what that... Let me see. says Baolu on it. But I don't see anything on the plane itself. Have that. So we'll keep this. The same thing. So we'll put this plane down here as well. Let's see what we can run this as a lot. Give me just a second. Let's do duplicate. Okay. Edit. I'm going to take a picture of these. All right, we're going to go ahead and start this one. Your choice, pick one. Where did it go? Of course, it left. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not add it? I love how I lose them. Let's do, let me look again, see where it went. Or I'll have to do it again. Oh, there it is. Okay. Move that to stage. We're going ahead and start that. That's running for 15 seconds. And this is your choice. Pick one of these metals or these pens. Okay. Thank you for looking at those. Keep those there. Let's see. Oh, look, this was sterling too. I think it was my buy it now. It's actually a I don't know if David is still in here. It's a turtle pin. I think that one's in my buy it now listing. Let me see. Maybe it's not in there. Okay, let me do this. Oh, here it is. All right, I just added that one to the buy it now, but I'll bring it up to the stage so you can look at it. It says vintage. It's stamped 800 sterling, and you have your enamel. It's like a cloisonné almost, but that's the stamp on the bottom. That's also available. If anybody's interested in that. That's sterling. Did you see that turtle, David? This is the other thing that I found that it's sterling. It's 800 sterling though. It's you see the stamp down there? It's like a cloisonné. It's got the enamel. Yes, that's in the buy it now. That was there. If you want to send me an offer on that, feel free to do so. Oh, and I forgot I did have this butterfly as well. This, that's also stamped. Where did it go? It's under there, under the top part. I don't remember if this was a buy it now too. The was that butterfly? Let me see. I didn't add that in. Here's that butterfly brooch that I have it on now. That it's the, you know, with the Mother of Pearl. That one's available too. So those two are the only other sterling things I currently have. Unless you want that thick chain, make me an offer. We can get you a big cross to put on it. Let's move these to stage. These are beautiful Warner clip earrings. Look at the brilliance in those stones. You see Warner stamped there. So we have that. We'll start the auction of those, and those are currently running. Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. A few more seconds on those. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me see. Let's do another. Let me put this in here. Let's do this. Where did that go? We should have this one. I'm going to show this Judy Lee again because this is just gorgeous. It's the clipped-on earrings with the matching brooch, which is just beautiful. So there's the brooch, and here are the clip-on earrings that are stamped Judy Lee. See, we will run that. That is currently running. The brooch and matching earrings. Judy Lee was from the 50s to 70s. They really dressed up back in the day. All right, thank you for looking at those. Okay, here. All right, let's do another brooch. Pick your choice. We'll do that. Do we have that here? We'll just duplicate this one. Edit. This will be brooch. We'll do these down to 5 as well. All right, let me show you these and then we'll go for here. So this is a silver tone brooch. There's no markings on that. Then you have this silver tone round one. It's unbranded on that one too. This here is a gold tone leaf brooch. That one. I'll do these small ones. Look at this. This is here a small, one of those vintage. This is an oldie. You can tell that. We'll put that there. Here's another. This is a heart-shaped one. There's that. Here's another owl. I found another owl for Flay Dog if she wants another owl. That one's there. And then I'll throw in this Hadley tie clip. We'll put that in there too. All right, let's take a picture of this. Where did it go? We have to edit this. 5. Then we'll take this picture. That is moved to stage, and that is currently running. For your choice, pick one for 5. All right. Let's see. We're going to be going into Elsie at 8:30. Okay. I had to remember that. All right, let's take these down. Let me do some sparkle. I told you I had this here. This is going to be a bracelet here. Very fancy. This bracelet reaches 8 inches long with the extender on it. Put that there. We have, where were those earrings? Here's a hair clip, a rhinestone hair clip. That's there. We have these earrings here that are beautiful. Very elegant looking. Remember, the holidays will be here before you know it. We'll be needing outfits for New Year's Eve. And here's some clip-on sterling. Not sterling, silver earrings, sorry. Those all look good. Do these say anything? Oh, these say, let's see who these are. I hadn't even noticed that. Oh, these are Judy Lee as well. These here. All right, let's do that there. This here is like, we have these. These here are dangly, but these are clip-ons as well. And these are better that they're clipped on because it wasn't good me wearing heavy earrings when I was in the 80s. No, that's not a good thing when they're pierced. All right, let's go ahead and start with these, and we'll run this. We'll restart that one that's currently running. Your choice, pick one. Or any other sparkly jewelry. Okay, we have no sparkler takers tonight. We will save those for later. Let me put those away. Here's a ring that I got. We'll do some of these rings that I have here too. This here is a glass ring that I just picked up. Look at that. It's a glass ring. It is size 7.5, blue with white stars. We'll put that down there. We have this ring, which is, let me see if this is a resizable one. Yeah, you can resize this one. It's currently at 7. But there's that one. And that's like a fake stone there. I have this one that's like a stainless steel ring with a stone. This here is too is a 7 as well. But the thing here is like stainless. That's a cute one. I have this brown one. This here is it's a rose. It's metal, like a bronzy color for that. Let's get another. Oh, I forgot I had this one. This here is like a faux opal and like marquisette type ring. This here runs at 6.5, and there's wear on it, but it's still pretty. It's dainty. All right, let's go ahead and run those. We'll restart that. Oh, let me edit. I'll take that off. I'll update that. We'll start the auction for that, and that's currently running. Your choice 5, pick one. All right, let's add. Those are the good rings. Let's do. All right, let me do. These I'll take off. And these here, this is here is a gold dome ring. This one here is a size 7. That's the back of it. We'll have that there. This one here is, this is a resizable ring too, like a cocktail ring. That's beautiful with the coral stones on that. And the current size on this is a 7.5. All right, that doesn't want to play. We'll put that. Then we have this one is a 7.25. That's a silver tone ring. This was one from my mom's collection. She had this for years. It's too small for me. But I guess this was her Liberace days. I don't know. Like I said, she loved jewelry. There's that one. This here was another one. Another cocktail ring or dinner ring, whatever they used to call them back in the day. This is a 6.5. That was another one of hers. My daughter was like, why did she have such small fingers? Like, I don't know. Maybe because she was short. I don't know. But she wore them on all her fingers. So that's why she has a different, such a large range of sizes, from 6s to like even 9s and 10s, because she would wear them. So I got to keep some of them. And then my daughter and my granddaughters. This one here is a 7.25 on that one. But her and my aunt, her sister, they used to go to all these shows, and they, of course, they had all their, they were all dressed up, gussied up. We'll go ahead. We're going to restart this auction. And that one's currently running. So they'd get all dressed up and wear all their jewelry. And my uncle used to harass my aunt. He's like, "Do you have to wear all your jewelry at one time?" She's like, "Well, you don't take me out that much." So I got to wear it all at once. Oh, goodness. Thank you for looking at those. The different generation, they were born in the 30s. My grandmother, she didn't wear too much jewelry. She and my grandfather, they came from Italy. They were cigar factory workers in Ybor City. Here's a couple of bangles. These are from India. They have the stamp still there. This here is neat. It's a nail, so it's a bangle. And then it has the matching thinner one. We'll run that. I'm going to duplicate that, but I'm going to make it just for these. So yeah, my grandparents, they used to go out because here in Tampa, where I'm at, we have the MacDill Air Force Base. So they used to go to the military dances and all that here. And my grandfather used to be in the military too. And okay, you notice I can't talk and do at the same time. Let's go ahead and start this. I started these bangles for $5. Anybody interested in the two of those? That's a great pickup. You got the brass inlays in there. These fit here. But yeah, as far as my aunt and my mom, they used to love going out. And of course, my dad and my uncle didn't like going out. Like my uncle's like, "Oh, great, we have to go dance now." Let's see if I have this one here. This was a beautiful gecko brooch. I forget. I keep forgetting we have somebody coming up after me. I maybe should stop talking. Let me run. I don't know why I thought I had a listing for this one too. This is a little. I guess not. So here's let me know if you want me to run this. I would start this one at $10 for this one. This here is an old. I don't think that's bone. It looks more maybe like acrylic on those and the brass. But look at this brooch. Look at that pin in the back. So this is old. This was like in the 20s or something. But look how they used to make them. They can stab somebody with that one. All right, so I can run that one for 10 if somebody wants that. Let's see, what else do we have here that I haven't run yet? Let's see. This here is one of my favorite ones. I moved this to stage. This is the Cameo with the opal settings in there. And this one's signed Gino right there. Hand carved in the 60s. We'll go ahead and start the auction for that, and that's currently running. right. All right. Let's do... Here is the porcelain hand-painted flower brooch. This was from like the early 1900s. We'll go ahead and start the auction for that one. That one's currently running. So anybody have exciting plans for the weekend? Oh, thank you, Paris, for your bed. Oh, thank you. Maximalist as well. Yeah, this is a beautiful one. Oh, thank you very much. That will be headed your way, Maximalist. Let me put you in a bag. Okay, thank you. Let's see what we have. Let's move this to stage. I wasn't sure I wanted to sell this one, but I don't need it. This is vintage 1940s. It's a Japan floral cream celluloid. It's a stretchy bracelet. We will go ahead and start the auction for that, and that is currently running. If anybody's interested in this, it's a beautiful bracelet. I actually got this by mistake, to be honest with y'all. It was one of the auctions. Thank you. That is coming to Paris as well. I can't wear things tight on my wrist. It bothers me. It feels like I have handcuffs on. And I've never been in handcuffs, so just so y'all know. But it gives me anxiety. But thank you, Paris. Those will be coming your way. I actually bid on that by mistake at one of the shows. And I'm just a person that I don't cancel something if I bid on it by mistake because I feel bad, for the person thinks they made a sale and then they didn't, that kind of thing. So I just don't do that. I just turn around. I try to wear it actually a couple of times, but I couldn't do it. Yes, I know I have issues. This is a vintage faux opal filigree type pendant. It's only about 3/4 of an inch. The actual chain itself is 17 inches. But I love it because it's very dainty. It's delicate. And it's good condition. We'll go ahead and start that, and that is currently running for that. Can you see the lever at the back of the earrings? Yes. But which earrings? Can I see the lever at the back of the earrings? Paris, which earrings were those that you wanted to see the back of? Top of the screen. Oh, this thing here. This here is a brooch. That there is it's a vintage brooch from the 20s, 30s. Oh no, not the brooch. Okay. So let's see. Oh, you mean that they were down here? Like these earrings? Let me move this down because I had some stuff down here. Maybe that's what you were seeing. Were any of those what you're referring to? All right, which ones? So we got the metal ones here, with the enamel ones here. These here are glass, and those are just hooks. It's like a little cube, and those are glass on those. These here little silver, little pink balls on there, that's plastic. And then you have these, that they're nice. They're they hang, they're not real heavy. These here. Yeah, I can run these for you. These here are not glass. These here are, wait, let me double check. I think some of them are plastic. Yeah, they're a mixture of glass. Wait a minute. No, that one's a glass too. Yeah, those are glass. I thought the bigger one wasn't, but they are glass. And then you have the stones here. Yes, the hair barrette I will run. So I can run these for $5. You want me to run these for you, Paris? It's $5. It'll be $5. Okay, we'll go ahead and run these, and then I'll do the hair barrette for you. Let's see. Where is? I'll duplicate that one. Let's do. Let me edit this. Put that on there. Remove. Okay. All right, that is currently running. Thank you. Yeah, those are pretty ones. Paris is winning those. Very nice. I'll add those to your bag. Thank you for your purchase on those. And Maximus, you wanted the hair barrette and the earrings. Let me get those out of here. I will restart that for you. Let's see. Move that to stage. Let me take that off. All right, so here this is. All right, so here are those. You got a little bit of, I guess the plastic covering here was coming off. But other than that, they're in great condition. They're pierced. And then it's those old-fashioned hair clips on the back. I say old-fashioned. Those are the ones I had that had the kind of thing like that. So they're not that old-fashioned. Okay, let's go ahead and restart this. That is currently running. Yeah, it's a really cute set. They're actually, I purchased them separately. And when I saw them, I'm like, oh my gosh, that would make a gorgeous little set together. Thank you for your bids. Paris is in at 7. You got the hair barrette and the pierced earrings. And Paris has taken that. Thank you for your bid on that. Let's see. I have other hair barrettes if you want to see them. I mean, these are vintage one. I can run these for your choice on those as well. Let's see. Let me run these real quick for you because I just realized it's time to go visit. But we'll run these. Where is my choice? We'll duplicate this one. I'll do this one instead. Move that to stage. We'll edit this. This will be barrettes. Choice. This is going to be 5. Done. Let me add this picture. Okay, update. Why did that do that? Update. All right, we're running this one, your choice. So this is for a ponytail. And then this here, you got the acrylic barrette. And then you have this one that's a beaded one as well. Okay. Thank you for looking at those. Let's see. I did have this one. I could run this one for 8. It's a real old one. It's a rose that actually glows. You won't be able to see it right now because of my lights, but that does glow. Let me edit this. This is Brett. Where is, there it goes. All right, let's go ahead and run this one. This is currently running. This one's $8 because this is a vintage one and it glows. Anybody interested in this? This will be my last showing. All right. Thank you so much for spending Friday evening with me. I'll see you again during the week. Next week, we're going to go ahead and shoot over to the next seller. And I can't remember who that was, but we are headed over. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. And that's over to Thrifting Teacher Elise. Good night. Have a great weekend.